Hello everyone, welcome back to the Competitive Exam 365 and I am Manjunath. In this video, we will discuss some of the most important and expected questions of KSET 2025 paper on question paper. And if you are preparing for UGC NET, KSET or any other state level teacher or assistant level lecture exam, then this video will be very useful to you. And without wasting any time, let's move on to the first question. The most essential quality of a good teacher is: Option A, strict discipline. Option B, deep knowledge of subject. Option C, good communication skills. And option D, punctuality. Option C, good communication skill, it is correct answer. A teacher may know everything, but if the concepts aren't communicated clearly, students don't learn. That's why effective communication, it is the soul of good teaching. So option C, good communication skill, it is correct answer. Second question. Formative evaluation is mainly used to: Option A, assign a final grades. Option B, judge overall achievements. Option C, monitor learning progress during teaching. Option D, compare students. Option C, monitor learning progress during teaching, it is correct answer. Formative evaluation happens while teaching is going on. It helps the teacher to check who is understanding and fear to improve before the final exam. So option C, monitor learning progress during teaching, it is correct answer. Third question. A good research hypothesis should be: Option A, vague and general. Option B, testable and specific. Option C, opinion based. Option D, unrelated to data. Option B, testable and specific, it is correct answer. A hypothesis must be clear and something we can actually test with the data. If it's too general, it can't guide research properly. So option B, testable and specific, it is correct answer. Fourth question. In qualitative research, data are usually: Option A, numerical and statistical. Option B, based on opinions, observation and interviews. Option C, random and unstructured numbers. Option D, always experimental. Option B, based on opinions, observation and interviews, it is correct answer. Qualitative research, it mainly focuses on understanding the feelings and experiences. So we deal with the words but not numbers. So option B, based on opinions, observations and interviews, it is correct answer. Fifth question. Noise in communication refers to: Option A, loud sounds only. Option B, any barriers that distorts the message. Option C, listeners' disagreement. Option D, physical distance. Option B, any barriers that distorts the message, it is correct answer. Noise can be anything. That may be poor internet, wrong wording or even emotional distraction that stop the message from the reaching clearly. So option B, any barrier that distorts the message, it is correct answer. Sixth question. The full form of WWW is: Option A, World Whole Web. Option B, Wide World Web. Option C, World Wide Web. Option D, Web Wide World. Option C, World Wide Web, it is correct answer. The World Wide Web, it is a system of interlinked pages accessed via the internet. That is what we commonly call as the web. So option C, World Wide Web, it is correct answer. Seventh question. The main aim of environmental education is: Option A, memorizing the pollution laws. Option B, creating environmental awareness and responsible behavior. Option C, studying only forest and animals. Option D, promoting industrial growth. Option B, creating environmental awareness and responsible behavior, it is correct answer. Environmental education, it is not just about fact. It's about building awareness to the people to protect and sustain nature through their actions. So option B, creating environmental awareness and responsible behavior, it is correct answer. Eighth question. Which of the following is not a feature of a good research tool? Option A, reliability. Option B, validity. Option C, ambiguity. Option D, objectivity. Option C, ambiguity, it is correct answer. If a tool is ambiguous, results can't be trusted. A good research instrument must be reliable, valid, and objective. So option C, ambiguity, it is correct answer. Ninth question. The choice-based credit system, that is CBCS, allows student to option A, study only compulsory subjects. Option B, choose subjects and earn credit flexibly. Option C, skip internal exams. Option D, study any subjects without credits. Option B, choose subjects and earn credit flexibly, it is correct answer. CBCS, it mainly gives students freedom. They can pick elective or skill-based courses and they can earn credit and shape their own learning path. So option B, choose subjects and earn credit flexibly, it is correct answer. 10th question. Global warming mainly occurs due to increase in option A, oxygen levels. Option B, greenhouse gases. Option C, nitrogen levels. Option D, soil fertility. Option B, greenhouse gases, it is correct answer. Gases like carbon dioxide and methane, they trap heat in the atmosphere, raising Earth's temperature. That is what we call as global warming. So option B, greenhouse gases, it is correct answer. If this video is helpful, then please donate 5 rupees. 11th question. The main purpose of formative evaluation is to option A, certify students' achievements. Option B, monitor students' learning progress continuously. Option C, grade the final performance. Option D, compare learners with each other. Option B, monitor students' learning progress continuously, it is correct answer. Formative evaluation, it is like checking the pulse of learning. It helps the teacher to know how the students are learning and what improvements are needed. And it is not for grades, it is for the growth. So option B, monitor students' learning progress continuously, it is correct answer. 12th question. A good hypothesis in research should be option A, vague and general. Option B, based on personal belief. Option C, testable and specific. Option D, long and complex. Option C, testable and specific, it is correct answer. A strong hypothesis is always testable, clear and specific. It should help the researchers to verify or reject with the data, but not with the assumptions. So option C, testable and specific, it is correct answer. 13th question. In classroom communication, the term feedback refers to option A, the response from the receiver back to the sender. Option B, the message sent by the teacher. Option C, the noise in the communication process. Option D, the medium of instruction. Option A, the response from the receiver back to the sender, it is correct answer. Feedback is simply a student's response, like nodding, answering or asking a doubt. It helps the teacher to understand if the message was received properly or not. So option A, the response from the receiver back to the sender, it is correct answer. 14th question. Which of the following is the most sustainable title for a research project? Option A study of universe. Option B, impact of social media on academic performance of college students. Option C, a study of everything about education. Option D, my thoughts on technology. Option B, impact of social media on academic performance of college students, it is correct answer. A research title must be focused and measurable. Impact of social media on academic performance is specific. It must be researchable and clearly defines variables. So option B, impact of social media on academic performance of college students, it is correct answer. 15th question. When a teacher says that let's brainstorm ideas together, it represents option A, interactive teaching, option B, autocratic teaching, option C, lecture method, option D, mechanical learning. Option A, interactive teaching, it is correct answer. Brainstorming, it mainly involves sharing ideas freely. So it's an interactive method that boosts the creativity and students' participation in learning. So option A, interactive teaching, it is correct answer. 16th question. In a logical reasoning, the statement all cats are animals and some animals are not cats can both be true. This relation is called option A, sub-contrary, option B, contradictory, option C, contrary, and option D, subaltern. Option A, sub-contrary, it is correct answer. In a logic, sub-contrary statements can both be true but cannot be false. So exactly like this example of all and some not statements. So option A, sub-contrary, it is correct answer. 17th question. Which of the following is a renewable source of energy? Option A, coal, option B, solar energy, option C, petroleum, option D, natural gas. Option B, solar energy, it is correct answer. Solar energy, it never runs out. It's clean, sustainable and renewable. Unlike coal or petroleum, it doesn't harm the environment. So option B, solar energy, it is correct answer. 18th question. The abbreviation ICT stand for option A, Information Control Technology, option B, Information and Communication Technology, option C, International Computing Tools, option D, Internet Communication Theory. Option B, Information and Communication Technology, it is correct answer. ICT, it mainly combines information and communication technologies like computers, internet and multimedia that help in education and management. So option B, Information and Communication Technology, it is correct answer. 19th question. Which of the following is not a characteristics of a good communicator? Option A, clarity of expression, option B, using complex technical words to impress others, option C, eye contact with audience, option D, appropriate body language. Option B, using complex technical words to impress others, it is correct answer. A good communicator makes ideas simple and clear. Using fancy or complicated words often confuses the audience instead of helping. So option B, using complex technical words to improve others, it is correct answer. 20th question. The statutory body responsible for maintaining standards of higher education in India is option A, NCERT, option B, NIOS, option C, UGC, option D, IGNOU. Option C, UGC, it is correct answer. The University Grant Communication, that is UGC, it mainly regulates, funds and maintain the standards in Indian higher education institutions. 21st question. Which of the following represents the correct sequence in the research process? Option A, data collection, report writing, problem identification and hypothesis. Option B, problem identification, hypothesis, data collection and interpretation. Option C, interpretation, data analysis, hypothesis and problem identification. Option D, hypothesis, data analysis, report writing and sampling. Option B, problem identification, hypothesis, data collection and interpretation, it is correct answer. Every research it mainly begins with the identifying a problem, then forming a hypothesis, then collecting and analyzing the data, and finally interpreting the results. That's the logical flow of good research. So option B, problem identification, hypothesis, data collection and interpretation, it is correct answer. 22nd question. The most effective teaching occurs when the teacher is option A, highly strict, option B, enthusiastic and well prepared, option C, emotionally detached, option D, focused only on syllabus completion. Option B, enthusiastic and well prepared, it is correct answer. Students learn best from the teachers who are energetic, well prepared and passionate. Here, enthusiasm, it mainly makes even the topics easy to grasp for the students. So option B, enthusiastic and well prepared, it is correct answer. 23rd question. Which of the following is not a type of research? Option A, descriptive research, option B, experimental research, option C, imaginary research, option D, historical research. Option C, imaginary research, it is correct answer. Research must be based on fact and data. Imaginary research, it doesn't exist. Real research, it mainly always follows the systematic methods. So option C, imaginary research, it is correct answer. 24th question. The term MOOC in higher education stand for option A, massive open online course, option B, modern online organizational course, option C, managed open operational course, option D, multi-organizational open curriculum. Option A, massive open online course, it is correct answer. MOOC are free online courses available to the large number of learners, like those who own Swayam, Coursera or edX. So option A, massive open online course, it is correct answer. 25th question. In a classroom communication, the greatest barrier to understanding is option A, listening carefully, option B, using simple language, option C, noise and lack of attention, option D, eye contact. Option C, noise and lack of attention, it is correct answer. When students are distracted or when the noise interrupts, even the best message will fail to reach the students properly. That's why attention and clarity are the most important key here. So option C, noise and lack of attention, it is correct answer. 26th question. A variable that can change due to manipulation of another variable is called option A, independent variable, option B, dependent variable, option C, control variable, option D, random variable. Option B, dependent variable, it is correct answer. The dependent variable, it mainly depends on changes in the independent variable. For example, test score depends upon hours of study. So option B, dependent variable, it is correct answer. 27th question. Which of the following is an example of an e-learning platform by the Government of India? Option A, Wikipedia, option B, Swayam, option C, YouTube, option D, Udemy. Option B, Swayam, it is correct answer. Swayam, it is India's official digital learning portal that offers free online courses from school to the university level. So option B, Swayam, it is correct answer. 28th question. Ecology is best defined as option A, the study of Earth's structure, option B, the study of relationship between living organisms and their environment, option C, the study of weather patterns, option D, the study of fossils. Option B, the study of relationship between living organisms and their environment, it is correct answer. Ecology, it mainly simply means understanding how living organisms like plants, animals and human beings interact with each others and also with nature. So option B, the study of relationship between living organisms and their environment, it is correct answer. 29th question. The statement some flowers are red is option A, universal affirmative, option B, particular affirmative, option C, universal negative, option D, particular negative. Option B, particular affirmative, it is correct answer. Here the keyword some, it mainly makes it particular, and since it affirms something about flowers, it's called a particular affirmative statement. So option B, particular affirmative, it is correct answer. 30th question. The main objective of higher education is to option A, provide employment only, option B, increase literacy rate, option C, develop critical thinking and research skills, option D, produce exam toppers. Option C, develop critical thinking and research skill, it is correct answer. Higher education should build minds that can question, analyze and innovate, not just memorize. That's why it mainly focuses on critical and research skills. So option C, develop critical thinking and research skill, it is correct answer. 31st question. The best method to promote creative thinking in student is option A, memorization technique, option B, repetition and drill, option C, problem solving and brainstorming, option D, dictation method, option C, problem solving and brainstorming, it is correct answer. When students solve problems and share new ideas, their creative side wakes up, and brainstorming helps them to think beyond the textbook and find their own answers. So option C, problem solving and brainstorming, it is correct answer. 32nd question. A research design that studies the same group of individuals over a long period of time is called option A, longitudinal study, option B, cross-sectional study, option C, experimental study, and option D, case study. Option A, longitudinal study, it is correct answer. A longitudinal study, it mainly tracks the same people for years to see how things change over time, like following students' progress from school to the college. So option A, longitudinal study, it is correct answer. 33rd question. In communication, the term noise refers to option A, sound pollution, option B, any disturbance that blocks the message, option C, audience excitement, option D, microphone sound, option B, any disturbance that blocks the message, it is correct answer. Noise, it is not just a sound, it's anything that interrupts the message. For example, poor internet connection or distraction in class act as noise. So option B, any disturbance that block the message, it is correct answer. 34th question. The concept of inclusive education mainly focuses on option A, segregating special children, option B, educating all the children together irrespective of abilities, option C, teaching only bright students, option D, creating special schools for each category, option B, educating all the children together irrespective of abilities, it is correct answer. Inclusive education, it means everyone learns together, whether they are normal, differently abled, rich or poor, they should get same supportive classroom environment. So option B, educating all the children together irrespective of abilities, it is correct answer. 35th question. The process of converting data into meaningful information is called? Option A, data entry. Option B, data recording. Option C, data processing. Option D, data storing. Option C, data processing, it is correct answer. Data processing, it mainly involves sorting, analyzing and organizing raw data so that it becomes useful and meaningful for decision making. So option C, data processing, it is correct answer. 36th question. The Kyoto Protocol is related to? Option A, world trade. Option B, climate change and reduction of greenhouse gases. Option C, human rights. Option D, child education. Option B, climate change and reduction of greenhouse gases, it is correct answer. The Kyoto Protocol, it is a global agreement where countries promise to cut down greenhouse gas emissions and protect our planet from the global warming. So option B, climate change and reduction of greenhouse gases, it is correct answer. 37th question. Which of the following software is used for statistical data analysis? Option A, MS Paint. Option B, MS Word. Option C, SPSS. Option D, Adobe Photoshop. Option C, SPSS, it is correct answer. The full form of SPSS is Statistical Package for the Social Sciences, and it mainly helps the researchers analyze numbers, graphs and correlations quickly and accurately. So option C, SPSS, it is correct answer. 38th question. The mode of communication where both sender and receiver exchange ideas in real time is called? Option A, one-way communication. Option B, two-way communication. Option C, linear communication. Option D, mass communication. Option B, two-way communication, it is correct answer. Two-way communication is like a conversion. Respond. It's interactive and ensures that better understanding. So option B, communication, it is correct answer. 39th question. Which of the following committees recommended the establishment of UGC in India? Option A, Sarganath Committee. Option B, Kothari Commission. Option C, Radhakrishnan Commission. Option D, Mudaliar Commission. Option A, Sarganath Committee, it is correct answer. Sarganath Committee laid the foundation for forming the UGC to improve the coordination and quality in university education. So option A, Sarganath Committee, it is correct answer. 40th question. A good research report should be? Option A, decorative and lengthy. Option B, written in complex language. Option C, clear, concise and well organized. Option D, filled with the personal opinions. Option C, clear, concise and well organized, it is correct answer. A strong report, it mainly speaks clearly, like short sentences, neat structure and logical flow. It should focus on fact, not fancy words. So option C, clear, concise and well organized, it is correct answer. 41st question. The main aim of higher education according to the National Education Policy 2020 is? Option A, to increase number of exams. Option B, to develop holistic and multidisciplinary learning. Option C, to make all the courses online only. Option D, to stop foreign universities in India. Option B, to develop holistic and multidisciplinary learning, it is correct answer. NEP 2020, it mainly promotes holistic, flexible and multidisciplinary education where students can learn science, arts and skill subjects together to become all-rounder thinkers. So option B, to develop holistic and multidisciplinary learning. It is correct answer. 42nd question. The reasoning based on specific observations leading to a general conclusion is called. Option A, inductive reasoning. Option B, deductive reasoning. Option C, analytical reasoning. Option D, comparative reasoning. Option A, inductive reasoning. It is correct answer. Inductive reasoning, it mainly moves from the specific to the general. For example, after observing many crows are black, we conclude that all the crows are black. So option A, inductive reasoning, it is correct answer. 43rd question. Which one of the following is a web browser? Option A, Google. Option B, Mozilla Firefox. Option C, Yahoo Mail. Option D, Bing. Option B, Mozilla Firefox, it is correct answer. Mozilla Firefox, it is a web browser that mainly helps us to access the websites on the internet. Google and Bing are the search engines but not the browsers. So option B, Mozilla Firefox, it is correct answer. 44th question. Which of the following gases causes the acid rain? Option A, oxygen and nitrogen. Option B, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides. Option C, hydrogen and carbon dioxide. Option D, methane and helium. Option B, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides, it is correct answer. When the sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides mix with the rainwater, they form acids and causing acid rain that damages the crops, soil and monuments. So option B, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides, it is correct answer. 45th question. The process of judging the value or effectiveness of a teaching program is called. Option A, evaluation. Option B, measurement. Option C, assessment. Option D, estimation. Option A, evaluation, it is correct answer. Evaluation means finding out how effective the teaching was, not just by marks but by understanding, improvement and participation. So option A, evaluation, it is correct answer. 46th question. Which of the following is the fastest type of computer memory? Option A, hard disk. Option B, cache memory. Option C, RAM. Option D, ROM. Option B, cache memory, it is correct answer. Cache memory, it mainly sits between CPU and RAM. It's ultra fast and stores frequently used instructions to speed up processing. So option B, cache memory, it is correct answer. 47th question. When a teacher uses PowerPoint slides and videos, it represents. Option A, traditional teaching. Option B, ICT enabled teaching. Option C, lecture method only. Option D, chalk and talk method. Option B, ICT enabled teaching, it is correct answer. Using slides, animations and the videos, it makes the learning more visual and interactive. That is the essence of the ICT enabled modern teaching. So option B, ICT enabled teaching, it is correct answer. 48th question. The flipped classroom model means. Option A, students learn theory at home and practice in class. Option B, teacher explains everything in class. Option C, students teach the teacher. Option D, only online learning without classroom. Option A, students learn theory at home and practice in class, it is correct answer. In a flipped classroom, students watch the video lessons at home and classroom time is used for the discussion, problem solving and practice, and it is a smart learning style. So option A, students learn theory at home and practice in class, it is correct answer. 49th question. The Right to Education Act in India ensures. Option A, free higher education. Option B, free and compulsory education for children aged 6 to 14 years. Option C, free books for all the college students. Option D, admission only through the entrance exams. Option B, free and compulsory education for children aged 6 to 14 years. It is correct answer. The RTE Act, it mainly guarantees that every child between 6 to 14 years has a fundamental right to free and compulsory education in India. So option B, free and compulsory education for children aged 6 to 14 years, it is correct answer. 50th question. A researcher repeats a study done earlier to check if the results are the same. This is called. Option A, exploratory research. Option B, replication study. Option C, comparative research. Option D, action research. Option B, replication study, it is correct answer. A replication study, it mainly simply means doing the same research again to verify if the earlier results were reliable and consistent, and it is a key part of scientific accuracy. So option B, replication study, it is correct answer. This is all about this video. If this video is helpful, then please donate 5 rupees.